Welcome back once again to another episode of The Blueprint. I'm your host, Calvin Custance. On The Blueprint, we interview talented athletes and they share knowledge that they've collected over their time playing their sport. From balancing life and relationships to recruiting and training, there is always something you can learn. Today, for the first time ever, we have two guests on the show. Our guests are Camden Townsend and Carson Benny. Camden and Carson are very talented athletes and are current freshmen at Fraser High School. They won the MAC Blue in tennis this year as freshmen and were 8-0 in league play. They are also three-sport athletes. Welcome to the show, you two. Awesome. Welcome, you two, to the Blueprint.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Okay, so first off, Camden, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Camden. I'm a freshman at Fraser. I play three sports there. I play basketball, baseball, and tennis. And yeah.
Okay, Carson.
I'm Carson, freshman at Fraser High School. Also play baseball, basketball, tennis.
Awesome. So I'm gonna get some basic questions just to get to know you guys. So Camden, what's your favorite song?
Oh, favorite song. That's a tough one. I listen to a lot of music, and it goes through like different songs. But I have to say, probably a song off Kendrick's new album, "Savior." That's probably my favorite song right now.
Gotcha. How about you, Carson?
No, honestly, I don't really listen to music that much. Like, I'll just listen to whatever's on, so I don't really have a favorite song.
Gotcha. Okay, I know you guys play video games. You guys are freshmen, so you've got to play video games. Camden, what's your favorite video game?
Favorite video game has got to be MLB The Show. Hands
Good
down.
answer. How about you, Carson?
Same thing, MLB The Show. Great game.
It is a good game, and it's baseball. Can never get enough of baseball, you know? Okay, what's your guys' favorite food? Camden, you can go.
Favorite food, anything that has to do with chicken. Doesn't matter what it is, I just love it.
Fair enough. I had chicken tonight for dinner. My dad grilled it right before the storm just came crashing on down. So, how about you, Carson?
I love steak. Just
Yeah,
great,
steak's good.
good cooked steak.
Okay, favorite movie.
Favorite movie? I don't really watch a whole lot of movies, but if I had to pick one, that last Spider-Man movie was great. Me, Carson, one of our other friends went to go see it, and I really enjoyed that movie. So probably Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Yeah, that's a good one. Carson?
My favorite movie is Happy Gilmore. Adam Sandler.
That's Adam Sandler's great in that. That was it was my first rated R movie I've ever watched. I watched it on an airplane. So that was the first. Okay, and then last one. What are some of your guys' hobbies outside of school? And I mean outside of sports.
Video games, of course. Hanging out with friends. I like to travel. I know I don't really do it a whole lot, but I like going to new places. So those are probably my hobbies.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'd say the same type of things as Cam, video games. Yeah, hanging out with my friends, It's really all.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna get into the sports-oriented questions. So, you guys already introduced what the sports you guys play, so I'm just gonna hop into Cam. How long have you played? You can go with whatever you think, like whatever your primary sport is, or you can do all three. It's up to you.
Baseball since I could remember, basketball since I could remember, and tennis for about 10 months.
I've played baseball since I was probably 3, basketball 4 or 5, and tennis 10 months.
So basically, you guys just like hopped onto a tennis court and proceeded to win the MAC Blue for duos then, I see. As freshmen, nonetheless. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, not going to lie. So why did you guys start playing those sports? Like, did your parents get you into them? Did you see a guy on TV and were like, oh, I got to play baseball? Or
Carson, you got the tennis one?
I'll take the tennis one right now. So for tennis, my mom was always pushing me. She plays tennis. She really wanted me to play tennis. I was thinking about it for a while. I almost didn't. But then, like 3 months before the tennis season, I asked Cam, I was like, you want to play tennis? He was like, sure, why not? And then the rest is history.
the rest is history indeed.
I specifically remember one day Carson's mom came into his room. We were playing, I think it was MLB The Show. And she goes, are you guys playing tennis this year? And we kind of looked at each other and we were like, if you want to, I will. And that's kind of what happened. And then, that's how it started.
That's fun. That's fun. Great origin story. You guys looking to repeat next year?
Of course.
Awesome. So I'm not a big tennis. I don't think there's positions. I'm just going to assume front and back. Which did you guys switch that up, or it's one of you guys play in the front, one of you guys play in the back?
For doubles, it's you switch every other point. So it really depends.
Gotcha. So for baseball and basketball, we're going to talk about those now. So Camden, what position do you play for baseball and what position do you play for basketball?
For baseball, I really play anywhere, but if I had to say a position, I'd probably say third base. And then for basketball, I'd say I'm a shooting guard.
How about you, Carson?
For baseball, I can play mostly anywhere except catcher, but probably middle infielder. And for basketball, I'm a small forward.
Gotcha. So have you guys always played those positions for baseball and basketball, or you guys recently switched to one of those?
For me, I've really my whole life I played everywhere for defense for baseball. Just to see if I like one better, if I was better at another one. And for basketball, I'd say I was probably a guard my whole life, point guard, shooting guard, really those two, pretty much my whole life.
Gotcha.
For me, for baseball, usually past few years, I just sit at second base. I was mostly main second baseman, but as my arm's gotten stronger, I can kind of move around the field a little bit more, play different positions. And for basketball, I'm not a great dribbler, so that's kind of transitioned me into small forward. I've played everywhere, kind of, on the court.
Gotcha. Do you guys watch much? I'm going to start off. Do you guys watch much tennis?
I do. I watch a little bit of tennis. I don't usually watch full games. I usually go up on YouTube and watch highlights and stuff every now and then. But I wouldn't say I'm a diehard tennis fan.
For me, if it's on TV, there's nothing else to watch, I'll turn it on. But I won't see tennis and turn on over any other sport, really.
Gotcha. So I'm just going to go off baseball for this one because that's what I'm more interested in basketball. I'm assuming your guys' favorite team is the Tigers, right?
Of course.
Good. Hot off a 3-game win streak.
Mm-hmm.
I told you they're going to turn it around, hopefully. So do you guys have a favorite player for baseball?
I don't know. I would say probably Acuna. Everybody knows Acuna. He's kind of a popular player in the league, but he's one of the more exciting players to watch. That's probably why he's one of my favorite players. Him and Randy Rosarena from the Tampa Bay Rays. I like them too a lot.
For me, from the Tigers, I'll go from the Tigers and just all around the league. From the Tigers, I love Torkelson. I think he's gonna be a stud.
Mhm.
For all around the league, former Tigers player, I loved his versatility. Nico Goodrum.
Wow, Nico, I don't think I've heard that one before. Interesting. I like that. I like when you don't pick someone like Acuna.
I like Nico Good. I was sad when I found out that he signed to Houston, but that's how the league's a business. So
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna start off, or we're gonna continue with this topic. So what do you guys do for training? For you guys can talk about but sport by sport. So Cam, what do you guys do for training for tennis?
for tennis, me and Carson, we just go up to tennis courts and we just play matches just to get reps. And we work on our serves, we work on our forehands, our backhands. Like to warm up, we just work on like different like shots that we'd use in game. Um, and then yeah, sometimes like at practices, they would have like machines that would shoot the balls out, and that was like more of a realistic way to see the ball like coming at you. But yeah, pretty basic, pretty simple. Just play games.
Gotcha.
For me,
You can talk about baseball if you want, since tennis, I'm assuming, is very similar.
uh, for baseball, usually get a lot of swings off the tee. A lot of throwing well, I'll usually use drive line balls in the off season to try and get the arm strength up. A lot of ground balls. A lot
Gotcha.
of just overall.
Do you guys both play travel?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What team are you guys on, or teams?
I play for the Arsenal Prospects, the 15U Arsenal Prospects.
I play for 15 Arsenal. 2 different teams though, but
Gotcha. So 2 teams. You guys, so you don't play on the same team, but you play for the same program?
Yeah, it's run by the same organization, but like my team is like different coaches, different coaching staff, but it's like the same organization type of thing.
Gotcha. So what was it like playing at the varsity level as a freshman, and playing, in this case, competing at a high level as a freshman?
For some games, it was like we were the best players in the world, and for other games, it was like I shouldn't even be on the court with these guys. Like there's such a skill gap in tennis, where it was like some just want to quit and not play at all, and some games it was just like I don't know how we're on the same court as these guys. Like these guys are not good, but I mean it was there. The skill gap was very wide.
Gotcha.
I remember we started off the season 1-8 in matches. We played teams like just good tennis teams, good tennis programs. It was our first match of the year. We just weren't very good at that time, and they were really good. So they were just kicking our butts.
But I think that's how we got better, is playing those good teams, and that's how we going as far as we did.
Yeah, I see how you guys turned it around. So what was it like coming into the high school? Like, you guys started high school. A lot of the athletes, especially higher end athletes that compete and win division titles, what was it like coming into a new school and then doing that, and then making sure you're up on your schoolwork and all of that?
I don't know. That's a good question, because like me and Carson, um, we were both like we we knew some people on the tennis team, but it was there were very few people we knew. So it was really uh, like, I don't know. Hmm. That's a hard question.
Want to get back to that one?
Yeah. Let me think about that one.
Gotcha. Carson, you have an answer?
Yeah, so we came into the tennis team. I mean, we've never played tennis before. It was kind of like we're coming in there with no experience, so it's a little nerve wracking. Like, are these kids gonna be really good? Are we gonna be able to compete on this team?
Mm-hmm.
And we just went out there and tried to put them all in play, basically, and it worked.
Gotcha. Yeah. So what's for you guys, what's like one memory that like comes back to you from that season? Like what's one game or one moment where you guys just when you think about it, you just get excited?
Um, the one that I have two that really stand out. The one is at the very start of the season. It was our first game. We played Chippewa, and we ended up playing a almost 3 hour match against them. And we ended up winning. I don't remember what the score was. Carson, you remember the score? You don't remember the score? No. And then that was in a tournament, and then the game after that we played Dakota and got absolutely destroyed. Like, just it wasn't even the game wasn't even close.
Yeah.
And then my other memory I have is us winning the Mac Blue tournament on Rangers courts. So that was not a memory.
Yeah, that's awesome.
For me, my first memory was before all matches started. The first day of tryouts, I guess you can call it. We're warming up. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go. And then the coach calls us, to start, like, give us a talk before and whatnot. And I'm standing there. Everything just started to go red. I started to feel dizzy, passed out, just like right there. It was just like a quick in and out, and I was fine. But I hit my head on the fence, fell to the ground, and it was like we didn't even do anything yet. People were wondering what's wrong with this kid, probably.
Yeah, I remember that. I was standing on the side, and all of a sudden I see him, and he starts walking like a zombie, like in towards the fence, and I'm like, this is not this is not his character. And then he just hits the fence and falls down. And
Wow.
My other favorite moment was definitely the Mac Blue Championship match. We lost them earlier in the year. We didn't get to rematch these specific kids until now, and then we won 6-4, 6-2. Took care of business, and we brought home the Mac Blue Championship.
Awesome. Who was that game against?
Marine City.
Marine City. Great job, guys. So it's this question's along the same lines as that one, but what's one memory you remember vividly from baseball or basketball?
The first one that comes to my mind is for baseball is the last tournament I played with Carson. Our teams were splitting. We knew that we were splitting, and we were playing one more tournament in Ohio, and I can't remember how many teams were in the tournament, but we ended up winning it. So that was a really special moment for me.
I agree with that. It was the last tournament together. Had to take on the championship, like tennis.
Yeah, you guys winning tends to come along with you guys, I've noticed. So
Thank you.
even Carson being called up to our team, every game that I've been there that Carson's been at, we've won. So
Yep.
yeah, but how big of a factor do you think the chemistry that you guys have from all your years together, how much do you think that helped your doubles tennis championship ended up winning?
I think it was huge. I mean, we both we've known each other for so long. We know our strengths and our weaknesses. I think that really helped us like communicate on the court. We knew like if he was going to get a ball here or if I had to go get it. Like I feel like that was a big factor to help us win.
I agree with that. Also, like, you know, when we'd start struggling, we knew how to calm each other down. We knew that we could work together and like joke with each other on the court, help us just calm down and get back to winning.
Yes, you mentioned earlier that you guys played baseball together before you guys split up. So how long did you play together before that?
Uh, was it 4 years? Yeah, 8 to 12 U.
Was it still Arsenal?
No,
Or-
it was a different team. We were called the Dogs at that point, but yeah.
Gotcha. So do you guys have any advice for people? Like, you guys have a very unique experience coming in as freshmen and winning Matt Blue championship. So you guys have any advice to people that are starting new sports or just
I would say like go try a new sport. Like I didn't know if I was gonna like tennis at all, and I ended up loving it. Like it was so much fun. Meeting new people, like talking to different people that weren't in our normal like friend group, that people we wouldn't normally talk to. We ended up like having a good time and like really bonding with them. And I think that it was good to like uh, play with different people and meet new people. And I think that really helped us both like come out of our shell in high school. Like kind of helped us like be a little more outgoing and like talk to different people.
I agree with that. And also, like, if you're going to try a new sport, just have fun with it. You're not going to be great to start. It's going to be, you might not start like off as a stud. Just have fun and try and bring your friends into it. And yeah.
okay. So now this is going to be our final segment on the show. We are going to quiz you two to see how well you guys know each other. And point system, first to, what do you guys want to do? 7 points? Or 7 points works? Okay. So winner gets a signed ball by me. Which I don't know how much that's worth, but I also don't want to give you guys a actual prize. Maybe, what's your guys' favorite candy bar? How about I'll buy you guys the winner candy bar.
Favorite candy bar. I don't know. Probably just Hershey's cookies and cream. That's a good one.
I'd rather have the signed ball.
So, okay, signed ball it is then. Okay. So, okay. Camden, who is Carson's favorite basketball player?
Favorite basketball player. I'm thinking it's Pat Bev. Like he plays just like him.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. Wow. Okay. Camden won. I don't know if I want to have Carson guess Cam's. Yeah, he should be. I was thinking doing separate questions, but I think that'll work. Okay, so Carson, try to guess Cam's.
Honestly, I have no clue on this one. Let me think for a second. I feel like I know it if I'll like, wait. We're just gonna go with, this is wrong, but Sadiq Bey. I don't.
Sadiq Bey, not a bad guess, but I mean, how could you not? How could it not be honest? How could it not be honest?
Fair enough. He's one of my favorite players. My favorite player. Oh, who's my favorite player? Shoot, like probably Cade, if we're talking about right now, just because I'm I'm about as loyal as it gets to Detroit sports teams. I find it hard to root for a different team unless it's like the only team I don't like when I call myself a bandwagon, but I did root for the Rams because of Stafford. I did want him to win a Super Bowl, but now these won one. I want them to suck so the Lions get like the highest pick that they can get. Okay, so I don't know if this will be a good one because Carson, you say you don't listen to a lot of music, but Cam, try to guess Carson's favorite musical artist.
Favorite musical artist? Kanye.
He's fan. I do love Kanye.
That's another point for Camden. What about you? What about Carson? What do you think Camden's favorite is?
I'm gonna have to go with Kendrick.
I'll give him that. Kendrick's definitely up there. I mean, it changes with me, but yeah, Kendrick's definitely up there.
Gotcha. 2-1. Okay. It's gonna be a hard one. I don't know how his favorite model of a bat. Is that a good question? I don't know if that's too specific. I don't know if you guys. No, I'm not gonna go that one. I'll go simpler questions. How about favorite animal?
Let's see. What would Cam's favorite animal be? It's gotta be something like. I'm gonna guess a cheetah.
He's right.
Okay, it's a point for Carson. What about you, Cam? What do you think Carson's is?
Carson, he's got to be a big penguin guy.
Penguins are solid, but koala bears are way better.
Koala bears. Wow. Yeah, that was not an expected answer. Okay, it's tied up at 2. Carson, what is Camden's favorite class at school?
Are we counting gym as a class?
No.
No? Oh. It's
Gonna
not
make it a little hard on you.
Not math or English.
Yep, for sure.
Gotta be. I'm gonna say science.
I thought you said the answer already. I thought you said math, but it was.
It was your favorite, right?
So your answer was science. Science. Is science wrong?
Yeah, I thought he said. I thought he already said math.
No, he said not math or English. So that's incorrect. Sorry, Carson. Cam, you're up.
It's got his math.
Yep.
That's 3 for Cam. We're actually gonna play to 5, if that's fine with you guys. That work? Okay. Got to brainstorm questions. I was gonna do genre music, but I feel like that's too easy for Carson to guess. So, favorite season. What's Cam's favorite season, Carson?
I gotta go summer just because of baseball.
Of course. It's gotta be.
Good answer.
Carson's. I feel like it's also summer. No school, baseball.
That's right. I also hate winter. Hate snow.
Winter is actually the worst season of them all. Winter is it's light years away from all the other seasons. It's not even close. Okay, Camden's knocking on the door. One more point, and Camden wins the signed autographed baseball that he's been begging for. Okay. Got to make this one a fairly difficult one. What is Cam's favorite part of his body to work out?
It's gotta be. It's not legs. Actually, wait. Nah, it's gotta be upper body. It's gotta be upper body.
More specific, please.
Arms? I don't know.
Love working out the legs. Can't skip leg day. Big leg guy.
Big leg guy. Carson, I'm sorry, but that's incorrect. Okay, Cam, for the win.
Carson loves working out the arms.
Over.
Sorry, was that correct or nope?
That was correct.
It was correct.
That's correct.
That is 5 for Camden. And be right back. Let me go sign that ball. I'm going to sign it live so that you guys can see.
Disappointing loss.
Happens to the best, you know.
Okay, here it goes. What you've all been waiting for some reason. Signed baseball. There we go. So if you guys can see it. There we go. That is the prize.
That's a special one. That one's getting framed for sure.
It's getting framed. Awesome. All right. Thank you guys for coming on. This was a fun one.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us, Calvin.
I would like to thank Camden and Carson for coming on to today's show. They are both very talented athletes and have their whole high school ahead of them. They are also great kids, and I'm glad to have been their teammate. They are going to do great things. Thanks, guys, for coming on the show. Also, thank you guys for watching. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe and download. If you're feeling nice, share this to your friends. Until next time, my name is Calvin Cousins, and this is The Blueprint.